began with whispers. The year was 1347, in the small coastal village of Anwick, nestled in the fog-drenched cliffs of northern England. The sea was the lifeblood of its people, fishermen, traders, smugglers, but it was also their curse. Ships brought goods, yes, but they also brought sickness. One autumn morning, the air shifted. Villagers spoke of an unnatural stillness. No gulls, no crashing waves, only the wind, carrying a strange, sweet, rotting scent. Old Marla, the healer, swore she'd felt this smell once before. Long ago, in another village that no longer existed, the first death was a boy, Thomas Weaver. A healthy child one day, feverish the next, gone by nightfall. His skin darkened with mottled bruises, lips stained black, and when they washed his body, blood seeped from his eyes and nose. The elders called it God's punishment. The fishermen called it sea rot, blaming foreign ships. But whatever it was, it moved quickly. Within a week, 5 more were dead. Anwick closed its gates. No one left, no one entered. The village bell tolled each dawn, not for prayer, but to count the dead. Graves were dug shallow, bodies covered hastily with lime. Father Aldrich, the parish priest, declared it sinful to mourn too long. The living must repent before they too were taken. But behind closed doors, the villagers whispered, "It isn't just sickness. Something is feeding on us." It began with strange sightings. Shadows moving at the edge of torchlight. Dogs howling at empty roads. One fisherman swore he saw his dead wife standing at the shore at midnight, her skin pale as candle wax, hair dripping wet, whispering his name. The next morning, he was found lifeless in his bed, his face frozen in terror. By now, people stopped leaving their homes after dark, but the sickness spread anyway. Old Marla searched for answers. By the light of a single candle, she dissected a rat and found black, swollen lumps inside its belly. She warned the council, "It's not the sea. It's in the vermin. Kill them all." But the men laughed. Killing rats wouldn't stop a curse, they said. That night, Marla's hut burned to the ground. She was never seen again. By winter, the village was silent. Snow covered the thatched roofs, muffling all sound. The survivors were pale, gaunt, and haunted. Some claimed they could hear scratching beneath the floorboards at night. Others swore they felt breath on their necks in empty rooms. The dead were no longer staying buried. One February morning, the gates of Anwick were found wide open. No bodies, no blood, no sign of struggle. Just empty homes, abandoned fires, and footprints in the snow, leading toward the forest. No one knows what happened to the last villagers. Some say they fled. Others say they were lured into the trees by voices they trusted. Today, Anwick is nothing but ruins, swallowed by ivy and sea mist. Fishermen still avoid the coastline, claiming they hear whispers on the wind, calling them by name. And sometimes, on the coldest nights, a light flickers in the old church window.